To Janet Teaches DRU Yoga. I'm going to introduce you to Energy Block Release 1. And these energy block release sequences are key to DRU Yoga. And they're about literally what they say, they're unblocking all that energy that you can release. So if you're tight and you feel, we're going to unblock it all. So the basic one, the foundation of what we do, Energy Block Release 1. Now, before we start any movements in yoga, if you look on the activation videos as part of this channel, you'll see some different activations there. So I'm just going to do a simple one to start with, which is a favourite of mine. If you know me, I always start with this. So just loosen the body and just take the wrists round. Okay? And then take them the other way. Nice and loose in the body, soft in the knees. And then circle into your elbows. Good. Circle the other way. Up and down with the elbows. And then open up those shoulders, soft in your knees. Lovely. So just a little warm up just to relax you, get you ready for your exercises, for your yoga. And then just give the arms a shake, bring them down. And then legs comfortable distance apart. And do a nice flop from side to side. Always lift your back heel so that you're getting a nice twist on the spine. Just let the arms flop against the body, nice and loose. And then the next time you come to the front, just dip those knees. Still lifting that back heel to get the twist on the spine. And then bring the arms higher up the body, tap yourself on the shoulder, give yourself a hug with the spare arm. Look over the shoulder to get the twist in the spine. And then back to centre, back to the waist, just loosen up. So just a little warm up there, which is always really good, you must do. So there is a range of activations on the other videos. So you're going to start off into the mountain posture. So you want your feet hip width apart. So heel to instep, swivel the toes back. Lift your toes and spread them, connect with the earth. Flex those knees, nice and soft in your knees. Tummy in, tailbone under. Draw up through your sternum, lift up through that waist. Imagine those pockets on your back. And you lift and you roll and you drop the shoulder into the pocket. Same on the other side, open up that chest. Loose arms, soft knees. And then just imagine that golden thread just stretching you a bit further so that you're extending that spine. Beautiful mountain posture, up to the heavens, feet firmly in the earth, nice and strong. Now I want you to take your attention to your feet because they do so much for us, and how often do you think about your feet? And yet where would we be without them? So I just want you to be aware of those toes, the ball of the foot, the instep, the heels. Lovely feet. And then just gently, it's almost like a little moving meditation. Just rock from toes to heels. Keep the feet firmly on the floor. If the toes and heels are coming back, you're just going a little bit too fast. So keep the feet firmly on the floor. Keep the arms loose. Lovely. You can close the eyes or you can lower the lids and look at the floor. So you're really taking that attention to your feet. Try and keep your chin steady. And then just gently let yourself settle back to the centre. Now we're going to go around in a circle. So it's weight to the toes, side of the feet, heels, side of the feet, toes. That circling motion. Gentle circling of the hips as you take the weight round the feet. So feel the sides of the feet, the toes, the sides of the feet, the heels. Those arms nice and relaxed. And then back to the centre. And of course it's yoga, so we're going to go the other way. So side of the feet, heels, side of the feet, toes. Nice, gentle circling motion. Really feel into those feet. And gently back to the centre. Lovely. Now I want you to bring one palm up just below your waist, that tummy area, okay? Bring the other hand round so you're holding a big beach ball. Breathe in, really lift up, stretch up through that waist. On your breath out, over you go. To get this lovely side stretch, you're stretching at the side here and the kidneys are getting a massage. And you're always breathing in and out through your nose. So breathe in, come back to the centre. Now breathe out, turn your beach ball. Feel that energy between the hands. Breath in, lift. Breath out, stretch. Breathe in to the centre. Breathe out, turn your beach ball. Always take that breath in and stretch up before you stretch over. And back in. Turn that beach ball. Breath in, lift. Breath out, stretch. Okay, we'll do it once more on each side. And then gently back to the centre. Now have the palms just soft in front, as I call it. You're going to come up onto your toes. So breathe in, and then on your breath out, up you come. Keep the elbows soft, the arms are soft, just lifting up through that waist. On your breath out, gently bring yourself down. Just doing a couple more. And down. Last one. Lovely. Now I want you to curl your fingers in. Now breathing in, bring them in really tight, and then on a breath out, release. Let go of whatever you've been holding on to. Breathe in, breathe out. One more, breathe in, breathe out. Now bring those arms down. Now make sure your abs are still on. Turning into your shoulder joints. You're going to be moving the arms gently upwards. Call these arm rotations until you come to shoulder height. Now there's two parts to this next bit, so watch first of all. You turn one palm down and you look along the flat palm, and then you swivel through the shoulders. So one palm is flat but up, the other palm is up but it's twisted. Those palms up, and then you keep twisting. Keep the arms at shoulder height, and you turn and look along the flat palm. Again, you might find one side easier than the other. That gentle turning of the head, no whiplash, nice and flowing. Really works your arms and shoulders, this one. And then bring both palms up and gently bring them down. Okay. So we're just going to work the shoulders and the neck. So first of all, I want you to rest your fingertips on your shoulders. Breathe in, bring your elbows up. Breathe out, circle down the back. So always in and out through the nose. It's the breath in as you come up, the breath out as you come down. So you're not whizzing round, you're breathing in and breathing out. Now you're going to go the opposite way. So as you breathe in, take the elbows back. Breathe out, bring them down. There's always a slight pause between the breath in and the breath out. One more. Lovely. And then gently release the arms. So now we're going to do the neck movements, which you may have seen in the preparation stretches video that's on this channel. So keep the arms loose, knees loose, tummy in, tailbone under. Breathe in, on your breath out, gently look over your shoulder. Breathe in, bring yourself back to the centre. Breathe out, turn the other way. Now this is not whiplash. This is breath in, breath out. Keep the hands loose, don't be gripping because that creates tension. Breath into the middle. Now you're not turning the body, you're simply turning the neck. And you will no doubt find it easier on one side than the other. And that is perfectly normal. It's why we do things on both sides, to start to bring them back into balance. Now this time, take your head a little way back, draw the chin forwards, roll it up your neck. Okay? Forwards, roll up. And make this your last one. And back to centre. And the third one is breath in. On your breath out, just let that ear come down to the shoulder. So you get a stretch here, you're relaxing here. You breathe in back to the centre. You breathe out and go the other way. Again, keep the shoulders level. You're not tipping yourself. It's the neck. Just really be aware. If you want to close your eyes, just lower the lids and look at the floor and just feel into that neck. And back to the centre. Beautiful. Now you're going to go shoulder width apart. So just step to the side. Okay. Now curve your arms. It's if you're hugging a tree and you're just resting them on a cloud. Tummy in, tailbone under. Now I'll do this sideways. Just watch first of all. Just straighten my mat. You know, that's to curl up on the carpet. So you're at this width. You're breathing in, and then as you breathe out, you come round. Pop your hand on the shoulder and turn and look over the shoulder. So you've got a lovely twist in this spine. We're going to do it in 3 stages because that's what DRU Yoga does, everything in stages. So you're going gradually and you will achieve it, or you go to the stage that you can. And then the breath out, you uncurl and come back to centre. Now when you're coming round, that arm didn't move, so it doesn't get flung. You're just twisting the spine. And the hand rests on the shoulder. Okay. So, feet shoulder width apart, nice and curved, tummy in. Breath in. On your breath out, go round to your right. Go as far back as you comfortably can. And bring this left hand onto your right shoulder and look over your shoulder. Keep yourself lifted in the body. Don't be leaning over. Steady breathing. And then on your next breath out, uncurl yourself and come back to centre. Breathe in. On your next breath out, round you go to the left, right hand on the shoulder. Remember, you're keeping that left arm curved and you're looking over the shoulder. And then on your next breath out, uncurl and come back. Now we're going to repeat that, but this time you're lifting the back heel. Now you're not lifting the back heel and flopping down. You're going to lift it to give yourself height. So it's a good, long, strong leg. And you're lifting through the waist. So you're going to make a deeper twist. Arms are the same. So breath in, you breath out, lift that left heel, and then you're going round, lifting that chest, hand on your shoulder, look over your shoulder. Good, lovely. On your next breath out, uncurl yourself, bring yourself back, drop the heel. Breath in, breath out, lift the right heel, round you go. Hand on the shoulder and keep that lift in the chest, shoulders back, extra twist. And then on your next breath out, uncurl and come back, drop the heel. Lovely. Now the third position for the full one, turn your right foot to 90 degrees to the side, come up on your toes at the back, now swivel round on the ball of your foot. Now you're not coming forward, keep that lovely straight back, that lift in the chest. This time going round, pop your right hand on your left hand on your right shoulder. Now bring this right hand round, support your lower back. It's a much deeper twist, so your back needs support. On your next breath out, uncurl, come back, bring the foot back in. Breath in, turn the foot, up on those toes, swivel round, round you go, support your lower back. On your next breath out, uncurl, come back with the foot back in and lower the arms down. Now bring your feet back to your hip width. Always check heel to in steps with the toes back. Now we're going to do a spinal wave. So you want your hands in the small of your back. Support yourself. Breathe in, lift up through the waist. Again, get that stretch. Push your bottom away, bring yourself forward and bring your back flat. Let those back muscles just relax for a moment. And then to come up, dip the knees, unroll yourself, head and shoulders last. I'll do the next one sideways just to make sure you know. So breath in, lift, push the bottom away. You're hinging through the hip joint, you're not coming down through the waist. And nice flat back. And then you dip the knees and unroll. We'll do one more. Okay. Now, I'm going to, let me just show you the next position and how we get into it. So you stay where you are for a moment. We do that lift and hinge, start to come down. Then we bring the fingertips to the floor and we take the legs wide. And then we turn the foot to 90. Now, back foot, you know I go on about it. Lift, turn. So both feet are going in the same direction. And then you start to push the weight back in that back heel. Give yourself a firm base. Start to lift up, straighten the legs, straight arms, and your fingers just touch like little butterflies. You're not gripping, they're just touching. Now, you're not going for the floor, because that's something completely different. The fingertips are touching the front leg, the weight in the back heel. Now, if you can only get to here, as long as you're doing the position right, that's fine. And you can work your way down over time. And then we're going to bend the front knee, fingertips to the floor. We'll swivel round, walk your hands round to come to the other side. Again, weight in the back heel, up you come, and see how far your fingers come down on this side. Because it will be different. And each breath out, you release through the shoulders, and then you will come down a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to bring myself back. So let's do that together. So hands in the small of your back. Breathe in, lift up through that waist. Hinge forwards. Now bend your knees and bring your fingertips to the floor. Take your legs wide. Turn your right foot to 90. Bring your fingertips round to support you. Lift this left leg, the back leg. Turn it so now both feet are going in the same direction. Push your weight, take your body back so your weight's in that back heel. Start to bring yourself up, straight legs, straight arms. Oops, there's me wobbling, you see, it happens to the best of us. And then fingertips just touching. Each breath out, just let those shoulders relax, you'll come a bit further down. Then bend your front knee, fingertips to the floor. Swivel round to the other side, turn both feet. Weight in that back heel. Straighten up, straight legs, straight arms, fingertips just lightly touching like little butterflies. And again, each breath out, just sink through the shoulders, you'll come a bit further down. Then bend your front knee, fingertips to the floor. Bring yourself to the front, bring the feet into your hip width, so you can check that with two fists together, and come down into a squat. Now this is one, you might want to use a chair in front of you if your balance is a bit off, but we'll see how we go. But you can always have chairs and blankets and things arranged for you. So bring your feet, you're on the toes, bring your fingertips back so you've got that nice lift in the chest, that nice straight back. Now we're going to do a balance, and the trick with a balance is to have your focus slightly down and in front. So, because if you're looking up, you'll get distracted. So give yourself a point of concentration. Don't look at something that's moving, look at something that's not moving. And then you just bring your arms up in front. Lovely balance. Fingertips to the floor. Leave your fingertips where they are. Unroll and just let yourself come into a really soft forward bend. By which I mean, if I do it sideways, almost have your chest down onto your thighs and just let your body hang there. And you'll feel those muscles across the back going, oh, that's nice. I'll just bring myself back to the front. And then bring yourself back down into your squat. Again, fingertips back, lifted in the chest, get that focus, slightly down and in front. Breathe in, bring the arms up and balance. Say you could have a chair in front of you if you need it. Fingertips to the floor. Bring yourself into that soft forward bend. The back just awaken and just release. And then for the last time, come down into your squat. Walk those fingertips back again. Focus and balance. And then fingertips to the floor and unroll yourself. Head and shoulders last. Well done. You have just completed energy block release 1. You've moved everything. You've done balances. You did a bit of that lovely meditation at the beginning, that movement. So that's set you up for the day almost, you know, or brought at the end of the day to a nice conclusion. So we would always do an energy block release sequence as part of a main class. So we'll do the activations, then we do energy block releases, then the stretches, then the postures and sequences, and then your relaxation, all of which you will find on here. And if you wish to come to a full class, then there are details of how you can purchase those from me. So thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Namaste.